All right, welcome to the Athens Film Festival 2025 Creator Interviews. Today I'm here with Tom Vallejo. Did I say that right?
Yeah,
Writer,
almost.
director, and lead actor of the short film Over the Rail showing in the festival this August. Sorry for butchering your name, but thanks so much for sitting down with me, Tom.
Thank you for having me and for selected my short movie to this festival. It's mean a lot for me.
Of course, thank you so much. We're excited to have you in and to have it premiere here. Um, so I guess my first question for you is where did the idea for this film come from?
So I'm from a little neighborhood, little town in southwest of France, close to the sea. Nothing close to Paris. And when I went to Paris to become an actor, I've been really shocked about the homeless there, how they live and how many are them. And like when I was in US 2 years ago, I was a second time really shocked about the condition of the homeless also in Los Angeles or San Francisco. And but the idea was what happened, how a normal guy become homeless and become, and it's like this idea was on me for almost 2 years, and I started to be on association to help homeless people to understand and to speak with them. I start to understand that most of them are like schizophrenia. I don't know if it's a good word in English. Sorry for my accent; it's super French.
Oh,
Um,
it's all right.
okay, cool. And so I had this idea, and I wanted to do something as an actor who's really different of myself. And I wanted and as a actor goal and as a idea, like this movie makes so much sense for me. When I wrote it, I wrote it like in 2 hours, I guess, 3 hours
Wow.
straight away. And after, when I was watching my scenario, I need to do this movie.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So it sounds like you did a lot of, research and kind of observation for this too, for writing it. What was that process like? Did you speak to anybody who had experienced homelessness to inform your performance and writing?
Yeah, yeah. I spoke with a lot of homeless during my with the association in Paris, and I prepare myself for 3 months before the shooting to grow my hair, grow my beard,
Wow.
and trying to understand what's happened in the head of the homeless and how they became like this to be in the character as a method, as a actor method. So I it took a lot of preparation for this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And that, attention to detail. And you're right, like it is a role very different from just you talking to you right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
I
guess on
played
that.
most of the I played most of the time like the the boy next door, or like the surfer or stuff like this. That's most of my part in France, and I wanted to do something totally different because it's my goal as an actor for later. It's to 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 do as much as different character than I can, you know, especially different from
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. Were there any unique challenges? I mean, it's so different, obviously, but was there anything in particular that surprised you about this role?
Not especially. The most difficult part was to direct and act in the movie because I had to sometimes to go out of my character to on the set to direct some stuff or deal some stuff who was not like part of the character, and so I needed to go out of the character and come back on the character. That was the most difficult part, because this character like took me deeply. Like I could feel it, and it was super hard to not starting to be crazy with this character.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's such an emotionally intense role. I mean, how do you go about like balancing that between going from actor to, directing this entire production too?
I had a pretty good crew with me, especially a pretty good assistant who's an actor also. And so before the text, before the scenes, like an hour before when we did the preparation, I told him exactly what I wanted from me, but also from the other actors. Like this, he could help me direct them. Like he knew what line I wanted, what kind of scene I wanted. So, and he was super good to direct also. So he helped me a lot. And sometimes when I was not agree with something, I will go off my character and speak to the other actor to say no, I really want you to play it like this, or to think like this when you say that, or stuff like this. But overall, I had a really good crew. My DP was amazing. So for all the shots, I had not much to do or to correct. So that was the best part for me. Like my connection with my DP was like so nice, and it helped a lot.
Absolutely. I know it sounds like you had an amazing crew to help facilitate all of this. I was also just curious, I guess, speaking of, crew, I mean, this is more post-production, but the music, the score really struck out to me. I remember it was William, I forgot his last name.
Yeah,
I think,
Trezoria.
yeah, there we
He's
go.
he's a musician, but he
Mhm.
loves movie also. He's part of the Studio Pandore, who's a little production who helped me to do the movie. There are two, the DP and this guy who's a musician, who is a musician, and he did a great job. Like he
Mhm.
saw the movie without any music and just made it like with the movie, like watching the movie fully finished without music, and he just put his music on, like watching it, and okay, I'm gonna do that, and it's how it works.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was just, I feel like extremely like impactful, especially for the end of the film.
Yeah,
With,
on the subway.
that yeah, absolutely. I guess also for you as a writer, how did you go about deciding that that was how the film should end?
Sorry, for the end.
Yes, yes.
I it came to me like this, but I really liked, because I really want to do like flashback, and all the flashback I wanted to have the synchronized about the shot. Like sometimes like the guy start to sleep on the flashback and he wake up on the homeless part, and
Mhm.
when he's been punched at the same time, like the policeman ring the bell, and I really
Yes.
want to do the between the flashback and the homeless part, to have like symbiosis. And at the end I really wanted to do a loop, like okay, the guy he jumped, well, I spoiled, but you saw the movie.
We'll edit it
Uh,
around.
and just after it happened like for another guy, but before, or it's on a loop, like the spectator decide what he like about that hand. But for me, it was, I don't know, it came like this, and I was like, oh yeah, it's a good idea to finish the movie like this.
Mm, absolutely. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, I just can't imagine, writing a role like this and then, acting out certain scenes. I mean, I know I talked about, you directing, but was there any, I mean, challenge? I think just acting out something like this. I mean, I know we kind of talked about how it's so different from what you've done before. Was there anything that I guess you changed as you went from writing to acting?
Yeah, like when I wrote it, I wrote it what came on my mind, and I'm good to write dialogue. Actually, I'm
Mm.
really good to write lines. But on the set, like some of the lines came, and with my partner, she's really good as a comedian also, and she's really good as improv. So sometimes she improv something, and I jumped on it. So that's the difference. But except that, we really been we have been like really close from the script I wrote to
Mm.
the end, like to the acting part, and the what I wrote was super close. I don't know how to explain. My English is so sometimes.
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you mean here. No, absolutely. I guess I should also ask. I ask everybody this kind of like more fun question. Also, just especially since you were writing, directing, and acting, did you have any films that you use as references for this? Like, I always ask, like, for people at home waiting to watch this film, something you'd recommend to give them a taste of it, or maybe after
Oh,
for a little bit of more.
to be honest, nothing. Like, yeah, I had no like no. I tried to think about stuff, but it really all came from my mind, and I had no inspiration. The inspiration I had was like what I saw like in real life, because all the almost all what my characters doing on the movie, I saw
Mhm.
it in real life somewhere in Paris, not with this, not from the same homeless guy, but almost all the scene, even the hardest one, I
Mm,
I I saw I saw that in the streets. So
yeah.
uh, that was my only inspiration. After that, no, I try to remember, but no, no, I had no inspiration from another movie or the.
It's all good. It's all good. You don't need to have any. I just asked. So some people like to talk about them.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Hmm. I mean, I guess also just, this is something so close to real life, something you observed, something that, doesn't have a lot of like fictional inspiration. This was something very real. What would you hope that viewers take away from this film? Was it, more empathy, awareness, something different, or a combination of both of them?
Was definitely more empathy for the homeless, especially in Paris, because it was where I shoot it, and I'm. I mean, there is a lot. There are a lot of homeless guy who's coming in the subway to ask money or doing stuff, and you used to when you're in Paris. Like you saw that you see them every day, every hour. So you used to, and you start to ignore them or being pissed off them. And I just wanted to put it back, like watch their condition, what they didn't choose this life, you know. So just take care of them again, like if it was the first time you see them today, you know, give him like a bread to eat or something like this. And that was my main goal with this movie. It's to reopen the eyes of some of the of people to about their condition.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, have you felt that's been the effect from the people that you have shown this film to?
Yeah, definitely. Most of them were a bit shocked from some scenes, but overall, yeah, most of the people like I don't know, they pleased the acting part also a lot when when the people watch the movie, but they say, yeah, okay, yeah, I've I should take more care of what people I cross on the street.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That simple just message of empathy definitely translates
Mm.
throughout your film there. Have you shown it to anybody? You said you're in like a homeless coalition group. Have you shown it to anybody in there specifically? And has there been any response that, people experiencing homelessness have given to you?
Oh, I didn't. I show it at the association, but with the other guy from the association, not from the homeless guy. One homeless saw the movie and he said he touched it and like he was feeling like I didn't lie about the condition. It was pretty true,
Mm,
and but he didn't talk that much about it. So no, I don't have much of commentary from comments from homeless or about the movie. I wish maybe later.
yeah. Well, maybe.
Yeah, if he, I think he will go in. I hope a lot of festival later. I hope so, maybe, and I hope to like some homeless guy will be able to see it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think homelessness is ever present, in a lot of big cities around us. So we've all encountered it in some regard, and just trying to create more empathy around the conversation was definitely like an important thing to do.
Yes.
That I really appreciated in this film. Absolutely. I guess I'll also ask here, did you, in your very observational, I guess, kind of idea coming to make this film. If you had, an unlimited runtime and budget, was there anything you'd change about this film to kind of expand on that conversation?
Yeah, I had 3 days to shoot it, so it was super intense. We shot the first part, like the homeless part, first because I grew my hair and grew my
Mm.
beard, so we shot it for the Friday and Saturday morning. Saturday at 12, like I don't know, 11 a.m. I shaved, I cut my hair, and we did the flashback part the Saturday afternoon and the Sunday. It was a crazy 3 days.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Crazy.
And going from that physical transformation in like such a short time span, how was that? I mean, I can bet like you would feel something from your appearance changing too.
Yeah, definitely. That was super weird, but I felt okay because I had the adrenaline at this time, like to shot everything, and we rethinking about it. I think we were super lucky. Like everything w- went super well, like in like follow the plan, and we it was crazy. Like all the shots, we did it super fast. The subway part, we thought it's gonna be a nightmare, and finally it went super nice. Also, everything went super well. So we fit all the movie in 3 days of shooting. That was super good because we had a low budget. I think we shoot it for uh, $4,000, something like this. $4,000, yeah, something like this. So super short, super short budget, and
Yeah.
finally we made it with my production partner. We were so happy at the end when we shot the last scene Sunday afternoon, and we just think like, oh shit, we shot a movie. Like, yeah, we did it. We like all the pressure just went down, and that was super super nice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, such a like whirlwind 3 days. I can't even imagine, just how emotionally intensive this was. And then you're also acting and directing and,
Yeah,
shading,
I
things like.
had a good crew. I had a really good crew to help me for sure.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I can definitely tell. I mean, for 3 days. But oh gosh. I guess I'll go more into a writing kind of question here too. Um hold on, I'm like blanking. Look at my notes.
I cannot see you actually. I just seeing me.
Oh, perfect. Um I guess also just, the flashbacks, so you obviously film things in a different order. How did you go about deciding that that was the way that this story should be told, non-linear kind of?
Because I really wanted to show that it can happen to a normal guy actually, to a
Mhm.
classic guy with a job, with a girlfriend, with a normal young man can ended up as a homeless and ended up as a in a suicide. And
Mhm.
so the only for me the only way to show it in a short movie was to do the flashbacks, and I
Mhm.
really wanted to do the smooth transition between flashback and reality. That was one of my goal as a director, to really have nice transitions. So for these two reasons, I ended up to, yeah, I need to do flashback. And after with my DP, we thought about how we gonna difference the flashback and the reality as a color. Like the flashback are more colorful, more warm color, and the reality is more gray, more aggressive, more,
Mhm.
especially the scene with the girlfriend when they're
Mhm.
in bed, and it's super nice, the close up for both of us make a really beautiful scene. Like for
Mhm.
me it's as the aesthetic is the most aesthetic scene is this one, and the transition is super hard with the homeless part where he's jack off on the street, and
Mhm.
that I really wanted to shocked with this transition, and it had like I needed flashback to do this kind of stuff,
Mhm.
and when I show it to people, it's where almost everyone said, "Oh, oh, oh," like, like it shocked everyone this transition. So I was super happy about it.
Yeah, but you said that this is all things that you'd seen
Yeah,
in real life too. Oh my gosh.
and I expect that I saw that like in more hardest way. I don't know how to say, but more obvious and more
Mm.
disgusting way.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. That was one of the most horrible thing I've seen. But when I wrote the movie, I was okay. I need to put it in the movie because, and I wanted to shock, to like this.
Yeah.
It it go into the brain of the watcher.
Yeah, was there any particular, I guess, challenge in showing something that's, clearly a like dehumanizing process and trying to humanize it and, instill empathy in
Yeah,
us? Was there a
uh,
challenge to that?
it's a challenge to do that for sure, but it works, I guess, because of the end, because of the story before that, and like this you think like inhumane like stuff will disgust you, but
Mm.
still there's still a human inside. He's still
Yeah.
there, this guy who had a happy life with his girlfriend before, and
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think you did a wonderful job of that mission, even with the challenges that come with it. And I
Mhm.
guess as we're wrapping up here, I guess, should ask, is there anything in particular you think that this project taught you that you'll take with you? Especially, I mean, empathy was a big focus of this project for you. As an actor, writer, director, was there any way that this project shaped you in particular?
Yeah, a lot. Like it teach me that you really need a really good crew if you want to do a movie. And I didn't direct yet again, but I know that now when you're doing a movie, you have to to be surrounded with the best and people who you can feel. I don't know how to explain that, but it's a feeling. You need a feeling with all
Yeah.
your crew. And this is the most important thing if you want to have a good movie. That's what teach me this one, because it was a big challenge. And if I made it, it was because I was surrounded with an amazing crew. And I had the chance to not have a failure, but and learn that from a failure. But I learned it from a victory, actually.
Well, yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, all of your hard work, your observation, your empathy, your emotion that you bring to this role, the writing, directing, all of it definitely shows. And it's incredible to see. And I mean, congrats to you, absolutely. Um, I think
Thanks.
for everyone at home, come see Over the Rail at the Athens Film Festival, August 14th through 17th. And tickets are on sale now at athensfilm.com. But Tom, where can people find more about you and your projects in the future?
Yeah, thank you very much. I can't wait to hear the review of your watcher there.
All right. Thank you so much for sitting and talking with me. Absolutely. Well, Tom, have a great rest of your day, and thanks so much again.